This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. In the last episode, we finished exploring the Enclave. The Disciple officially joined us as a member, and he's a soldier, so fighting historian, why not? Any Jones much? But anyway, let's talk to Joran, and everyone else who's here, knowing that we've finally cleansed out that place. We also need to find Vrook, who may have been captured by the mercenary group of this place. But let's ask Joran a few more questions. I think we need to ask him about that one moisturizer or whatever it is.
I don't know what more I can say to you, but it's nice to see you again regardless.
You can say a lot of things. About this moisture revival, did we... I forgot what we asked him about all this place. We'll do it again really quick just to make sure.
It was all Tapalay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. That area has hardly been explored. We barely got in there. Then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself and nobody was watching for Lagrex. Then, before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way and they left me to die.
Oh, what loyal companions you have. Although you probably at the beginning just shake hands going, if you die, whatever. So... But yeah, that's the problem with recording these weekly is sometimes I forget like certain little details. Like, did I talk to him about everything, or did I, why are you down there if it's so dangerous?
All the easy pickings have been picked. Now everything that's worth more than a glass of Juma juice is long gone. So the sub-level is about the only place that's left. And as you might have noticed, it's very dangerous down there. Almost nobody's managed to get anything from down there. Not that it matters.
I think we asked him, almost nobody. Who's the almost?
Nothing gets by you, huh? There was a group that managed to get in and got one of the best.
Okay, I remember that one.
They were a damn sight more organized.
I think we asked how they died.
Only 2 of the 4 came.
Oh, that was the 2, the people with the... Okay.
So people keep saying that...
Okay,
the only
Zarin...
thing he's gonna believe is...
Okay. So we've asked that before. Okay, just making sure. I had to read it for a second. Can you tell me about the Lagrex?
Oh, they like tunnel, so we never saw much of them except underground in the hilly regions. I guess to a Lagrex, the sublevels must be like paradise, though.
Paradise. Killing machines. Oh, they're getting sun. They need sun. Oh, that's right. He found Jedi artifacts. I think we asked him about that too, and we convinced him to at least sell them to us first. How much you want for the Jedi artifacts?
I found 3 things down there. One's some sort of crystal, and the others look like lightsaber parts. If you give me 1,000 credits, you can have it all. That'll be enough for me to get off this rock. No returns on this. You're stuck with what you buy.
Probably should check him out. I'm not saying he's lying, but maybe he's lying.
Doesn't work that way. Maybe it's worth a lot more than 1,000 credits and you make off real good. Maybe it's a lot less and I make off good.
I'll think about that. I'll come back later.
Just don't take too long. I'll have to sell it to Darala eventually.
Let's see. Wasn't
Back
there another
again,
question
huh?
we could...
But it's nice to see.
Oh yeah, we have to ask him about that moisturizer. Okay. Alright, dude. You sold a guy a bad moisturizer. Not cool.
Oh, that again? I sold Sulru the moisture vaporator in the same condition it was in when I found it.
That is not the whole truth.
Alright. Darala got there before me, and she just took the modulator because she was loaded down with the other stuff that Sulru abandoned. But after I sold the farmer back his moisture vaporator, I won the modulator from Darala in a game of stones.
That's still a bit, even though if he may not be directly involved in that, that's I think, like what she says there, don't you think it's a bit despicable to make someone buy back their own possessions from you? Kind of dickish, dude. Even in this whole Wild West type of scenario.
Finders keepers. I've got a permit that allows me to salvage anything on the Enclave grounds. I didn't make up the laws here, but I abide by them all the same.
Enclave grounds? What are you talking about? I don't care. Just give me the modulator.
You're a bit demanding, aren't you? If you want the modulator, I'll sell it to you for 500 credits. The same price I offered to Sulru.
Too bad I don't have mind force or whatever it is, because you could. I don't know if you could force him to give it to you. Maybe with that option, but We don't have that because we're trying to be nice. Let's see. Persuade lie. Can your conscience live with Doomy Farmer Sewer with his wife, 8 children, handicapped grandmother, starving? That's funny. Persuade intimidate. Sulu is a former soldier, you know. He said that he might try to take matters into his own hands. I can take the modulator from dead body if you prefer. Here's 500 credits. Don't you think it's difficult? Okay, we know that. Let's see if we can persuade him to at least lower the amount. I saved your life. You owe me better than that.
All right. Just for you, I'll knock the price in half. That's 250 credits. Take it or leave it.
Alright, we'll do it because we're good people. Gimme. Anyways, we get some experience for it, and we get the modulator so we can give that back to that one dude. And we might buy those parts from him later. I'm trying to remember if it's actually worth it.
The traveler
think
has
so?
returned. I hope the Dantooine is providing suitable distraction and entertainment for you. So, what should we talk about?
Oh yeah, whirlwind of excitement. Oh wait, it is. We actually were fighting things, so I guess it is kind of exciting. Did we ask him about the planet
There's much
earlier?
to see around here. The planet is...
I think we... Okay, we asked him about that earlier. I didn't know if he had any new dialogue, so let's see. You're just a generic salvager. There's Darla. She owns this place. Let's talk to the people who left screaming with tears.
Saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
I did ask for a reward, didn't I, or something? Oh wait, no, I didn't, because I was being nice. Okay, no, these guys are really generic. Okay. See if she says anything about what I did. Probably won't give us anything
You
for that.
still lurking around here? Just go back to Kunda. You're not gonna find any Jedi artifacts here, except the ones I'm selling.
I'd like to talk to you about the dead salvagers.
It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open.
Are those the people that had the ones I'm thinking of, or because there's 2 different groups in there? I think there was the dead salvagers in general, and then there was the 2 that had the contract where both of them willed it to the other if the other one died. Which I need to go back to the main area and give that back to the dude. I found their bodies.
You have? You managed to find them down there? You're tougher than you look. I have 1,000 credits for their bodies and their personal effects.
I mean, you can get a reward, and you don't get light or dark points, I think. But you know, we're trying to be super good in this game, and it's not like I need all that money. It just makes certain parts a little bit easier than others. You know, it's just how you want to play the game. But I require no reward. Give them good burial.
And no reward, too. You've proven very helpful. I have to go take care of something. I'll talk with you later.
She's gonna run off. Although now we can't buy the some of that stuff from her. But oh well. Well, maybe she might be back later. Convince Jordan to give you the modulator. Let's see. Where's the completed ones? If you returned to the 2 bodies to Darla, she offered you a reward, but you turned it down. Okay. Let's see. What else do we need to do? Let's see. Active quest right now. On the body of 3 mercenaries. You found a data pad that contains order to capture Vrook alive. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we killed the matriarch. Got that. Hidden device, yeah. Let's see. Where's the one that I... Is it... Maybe it's the... Oh, maybe it's the Ghost of the Past, and it's by giving them to her instead of the... instead of to the government itself. So that's one way to go. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure I'm... You got the cave crawling thing. Because, yeah, you can go back... yeah, you can go back to Zarin and give him the possessions because... You know what? I think I'm going to give it back to... I think I'm going to give it back to the government, so... Hold on, let me do a quick reload there really quick. I probably should just, like, not show this, but I thought... It was like, yeah, you know what, it'll take a few seconds, and yeah, I'll just skip through some of the dialogue from that one dude. And then we can check the journal stuff again and see see what it says. Sometimes when I record, sometimes I forget to go back through, look through an old episode or through certain notes just to make sure I didn't repeat something. So, but yeah, I think we can. I'm gonna double check that quest again and see, because I don't know about the reward from that, but that might be a bit more even. Because, like I said, they willed it to each other. Because if you just give it to her, I think she takes the whatever else they had, I believe. So I'm gonna double check that really quick. If it's not what I'm thinking it is, then you know it's good gravy, because it's not like anything's majorly changed. So let me look at the quest log again. Let's see. Fandrin, Lost in the Shadows. You found the corpse of another salvager. This one has a daypad that looks like a will. You should probably deliver your findings to someone at the salvager camp or to Zeron, the military leader, militia leader. So yeah, you could give it to her, and then she just gets all the stuff, which she'll probably keep it. Zeron sounds like a guy, he might keep some of it, but the rest he'll probably divvy out. So we're gonna give it to him instead. So anyway, let's skip him. At least we don't have to do all that other stuff, because I think we were asking about that. Not that it unlocks anything for doing that. So
I found 3 things that.
Oh yeah, he's the. Although one way to go is you could get the reward from her and then buy these back here, but I'll think about it. No, I need to ask him about the vaporator. Yep. At least you can kind of skip these things. So.
But after I saw.
But yeah, I wish I had Persuade Mind or whatever it was, but I accidentally chose Mind Trick when leveling her up, and I completely forgot to go back and get rid of that level to fix that. But oh well. That way probably could convince them a little bit easier, but yeah, just that. Did give me the modulator, and then I wonder what happens if you can get lower if you do the others. I'm not going to, but I think you can. I don't think you get it for free unless you completely physically try to assault him or whatever. Alright, so we got that. How much money do we have again? Do we have enough for... We've only got like almost 3,000 credits. We can afford it because we've been kind of doing the whole, we don't want the money, you know. Let's
but it's nice to
yeah,
see.
we'll go in.
I found 3 things.
Yeah, we asked you about that. Okay, see them first. Yeah, go ahead.
A pleasure doing business with you. Now I can finally get passage back home. I hope that junk is worth it to you, I really do. Come back anytime. It'll take me a while to get everything set straight.
So we get a silver crystal, which is cool, stigum crystal, and an emitter fixture, which fixes that. What's the stigum crystal get us again? Let's see, where's new stuff? No, not data pads. So there's the silver crystal. There's the stigum one. Stigum gives you +1 to dex, +1 to attack, and +4 to stealth. Stealth ain't important to me, but the others are fine. We'll go back and check that one dude about those quests. What's my map? Where do I need to go? I could just because I think I can, because the mercenaries are over there. Do we want to take care of the mercenaries now? Yeah, let's go and do that. It'll save us some time. Alright, let's speed it up. And now that we have the disciple, yeah, I probably shouldn't have completely leveled him up to where he is, but you know, since I'm doing Atton Rand, leveling him up slightly differently from what he's used to, I'll keep the disciple at his level, but I'm not gonna level up anymore. So he's gonna stay that way until we get till I get my advanced class. So let's see. I guess we need to talk to him about Vrook, because
I don't suppose you're here to hire us. It's been a long time since we've had a paying job. Some of us are getting jumpy.
Well, unless you can do something for 3,000 credits, I don't know what to tell you, dude. What do you think about Dan Twig? Continue about the mercenaries. No, that's... Said there was something. Maybe it's
Can I help?
No. Maybe Nellic?
The warrior returns. Getting...
Oh, that's right. I have to... He's in the cave. What am I doing here? Derp. I forgot about that. Whoops. Yeah, last episode that it mentioned something about hiding him in that cave. So we have to go all the way back to that Lagric. Or, is it a Lagric? No, it's Kinrath or whatever they're called. So we have to go there and find him inside. Probably have to fight some of the mercenaries inside, and we'll be good to go, and then we can get all the other rewards. So yeah, I think we're almost done with this planet for the most part. But I'm trying to think if what we got from that dude was worth it, because the emitter I think you can get for either 250 or 500 maybe. The silver crystal, that I'm not sure where you can get that one at, what the cost is on that one. That one might be one of those you can find for free somewhere randomly. And the Stigrum crystal, I could not even tell you how much that costs. That might be another 250, 500. So it's a pretty close deal that we did. We may have I don't think if we did lose out, I don't think we lost out by very much if that's the case. But anyway, let's go into the cave here. At least from what I remember, this should be the way to go, because none of those guys are giving us any info. And it makes sense that we couldn't just straight out, like, ask him about it, so. Hope Vrook is appreciates what we're doing for him, especially from a exiled Jedi who apparently did the council wrong, even though I was the only one who came back to suffer my trial. Apparently all the other Jedi just turned evil. So that's the problem with like trying to do the good thing is, yeah, you expect not to get off easy, but that should be considered when sentencing. But in this case, it was just like, nope, no more force powers. Screw you. Oh yeah, we're in the cave that for some reason likes to glitch out the sound, at least in the emulation program that I'm using. So I'm gonna do a lot of editing to. Oh yeah, how are you doing? Oops.
Yes.
Nope, I don't need to talk to you right now. Be quiet! Be gone, woman! Let's see, back in the cave. Do you know about the person? Let's see. I guess not. Okay. Didn't think so. Alright, let's keep speeding on. Maybe if I go through the cave quick enough, maybe we won't have to worry about all the... Well, you won't hear the noises. I'm going to cut that out because there's no point in leaving that in, so... That would be silly to have a... Well, I did that in my Old Republic playthrough, the Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, because I don't know why I didn't do that. I guess I just apologized for it and just left it in when I should have cut it out, Because that emulation also suffered from that. Maybe it was like somewhere around here? Okay, here we go. Master Vrook is enclosed in a force field. A prisoner of these mercenaries who regard you with that expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
I murdered them before you all spawned here from the mission. I'm here to rescue the Jedi. Why are you holding Master Vrook prisoner? So the mercenaries are branching into kidnapping now? That Jedi belongs in his cage. Well, if we were being dark side, yeah. Why are you holding Master Vrook prisoner?
He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty's gonna be that much sweeter then. Nar Shaddai's paying extremely well for Jedi, especially if they're alive. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Nuts. Told them about Master Vrook. Now they know that he's worth a lot more. Actually, they probably already knew that. They're probably just dicking with us. I don't want fight, but I can't let you take Vrook to Nar Shaddaa. Can we work out some sort of deal? Defend yourself then. Can I ask you a question? It's just a question, like a Jeff Goldblum out of the... I don't want to fight, but I can't let you take Vrook. Can we work out some type of deal?
I follow my orders, and nothing you can offer will change that. Besides, we're gonna get rich off the bounty for this Jedi.
Can I ask you a question then?
I'm not in a question-answering mood. You're not supposed to be here. Leave or face the consequences.
I'm trying to think of dominate mind would work here or not. That's the problem with not having it, is I forget. Even though most playthroughs I have it by now, or at least persuade, or whatever. Not mind trick, or not mind trick. Whatever the term is, where you can slightly convince them. But looks like we're going to have to fight our way out, so sorry. I don't want to fight, but I can't let you take Vrook to Nar Shaddaa.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men.
Alright, combat is initiated. Alright, let's pause really quick. Whoa! Alright, everyone start up their shields so we don't get completely wrecked. So you do shields as well. Okay, and then we're going to throw a frag grenade at you. And then I think I'll leave Disciple to and her to kind of do what they need to do. You're not throwing the bomb, dude. Sheesh. Oh my god, I almost got freaking wrecked. This is the problem with staying at low levels, otherwise you're just gonna die, you know. There we go. Okay, now we can help. The Disciple probably will wreck them all by himself, by the way. High chance of that. So we'll leave him to his own devices of wrecking everyone. He's basically me from the previous game. Although I would give him a double-sided weapon instead of two, but in this case we don't have one, so. Yeah, he's awesome.
Thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
Wow, Vrook, what an ass. I mean, it's good to see you, Master. And hello, Ed Asner. I think earlier in the series I said it's Jonathan Winters. Yeah, it's not Jonathan Winters, it's Ed Asner. I don't know why I mix up their voices, but hey, Ed, how you doing? I think at the time of this recording he's still alive, but he's quite old. I think. I could be wrong. He might have... Well, anyway. Let's not speak of that type of thing. Apologize for interfering. I was trying to help. God, but I just rescued you. Exactly. It's like, I just rescued your butt. How are you going to help in a cage? Always a pleasure, Vrook. I see you still have your cheery disposition. So I could stick you in back in your cage or make you happier. I apologize for interfering. I was trying to help.
Right now, Dantooine is at a critical moment. If Kunda falls, then the Republic may lose control of this system. Still, I'm surprised you were able to get this far. Although you do have your Jedi training to fall back on. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
What do you mean? The creation of Revan, I guess, in that case? I guess, but I don't know. Is this whole let a lot of other people die for the possible eventuality? Although in storytelling, in games like this, some of the worst is always going to come along because that'd be boring. It's like reading Legend of the Five Rings. Like, the whole idea is like thousands of years before, you know, something happened, and 1,000 years later something happened. Then when we get to the part of the game where everyone is involved in it or role-playing it or whatever, some crap happens like every week in that game. It's like, how are there enough samurai left in the world to be able to handle the next incursion? Anyway, okay, what do we do now? Is this the same careful timing you were counting on the Mandalorian Wars? Mandalorians had to be stopped. The Jedi Council was doing nothing. Is this the same careful timing you're counting on the Mandalorian Wars?
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you.
Well, I am an awesome main character, so, you know. But it's the whole instance of, well, if we did nothing, you know, then they probably would have just kept going on until they were actively attacked by something or someone. So you can't just use that as an excuse. Some people just want to watch the world burn. I think even what Candace himself said, they did it because they wanted to test the Republic, and they wanted to be fought. So they were going to do it until someone tried to stop them. So. By the time the Council acted, the Republic would have been torn apart. Revan and Malak were misguided, but without them, we'd all be speaking Mandalorian. You think it was wise of the Council to take no action? You still think I'm a Sith? Yeah. I don't have any dark side. I could be. It'd be very easy. By the time the Council acted, the Republic would have been torn apart.
Disobeying the Jedi Council brought about more destruction than the Mandalorian Wars ever could. Countless Jedi lost, the Republic broken. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Alright. Wait, does that mean some of our journals have been completed? Let me see. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can still do some of them. Lost Jedi. You encounter Master Vrook on Dantooine, but he has no time to speak to you. So bet you'll get a chance to talk after the Imperial mercenary assault on Kunda is resolved. Defense Kunda, you learn that the mercenaries have entered into a secret alliance with the Exchange. They're planning on attacking Kunda. All preparations have been made. They're just waiting for a signal. Undoubtedly your actions have served as a catalyst. Creating a lightsaber. You still can give them that. Do that. Still have that. Still have that. I mean, it looks like... I mean, it still looks like we can still... Oh, right. We got still there. We got stuff to steal. Mercenary orders. This databank contains orders from Osgood to senior mercenary officers. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an imminent attack on Kunda. With Minister Adare dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities, completely undetected by the Republic. All preparations for the mercenary attack have been made, and they could attack Kunda at any moment. Well, we should hurry. Quickly now. Quickly. We must hurry. But there's stuff here to take. Did I not get that metal box last time I was here? Huh. Sith battlesuit? Whoa, Sith battlesuit. What? Why are mercenaries having... Or I missed it. One of the two. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we gotta get back to Kunda. Gotta fight off those mercenaries. Make me use up all my energy shields. Man, yeah, I've been... Unlike the previous game, I've been dying a whole lot in this one. Man, maybe I should have just decided just to level my character regularly instead of trying to min-max it. I mean, it's not like it would affect my strategy that much if I went ahead and leveled myself up. I was just trying to play my character slightly different because I'm going to use a very similar build to the previous game, and I didn't want to be the exact same character. Maybe I should have just done a different build that wasn't mid-max at all in this game, like single lightsaber or something like that, or force wielder, just to ramp up the difficulty. Because usually being a straight-up force user with little combat is a bit more difficult than a...
the Jedi reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
Where'd you get your naming book from? Like the dark book of fantasy naming to make yourself sound cool? Anyway, what do you want with me? I've learned that you were planning an attack on Kunda. I have nothing to say to you. What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
On a dead Kinrath's body? I mean, why would I help you? Go on, what's in it for me? But why attack Kunda? I would never help you. But why attack Kunda?
You don't need to know the details, but I can tell you, there are a lot of credits involved.
Why would I help you?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
No, we're not going to do that. I'm not interested.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
Die, mercenary scum. I can't allow your plan. Oh, actually, technically, could we agree and then, like, manipulate him to, or manipulate some of the stuff to still fight him? Let me ask him really quick what he has in mind.
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So you want me to destroy the gun turrets?
Deal with the turrets however you see fit. Just keep them from pestering my men. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
So you want me... What about the traps?
When the militia learns of our attack, they will plant traps around the entrances to Kunda. Disable them. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
Yeah, let's just be... we are being good, but that doesn't mean we can't lie to them. Okay, I'll help you.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
Well maneuvered. With both the mercenaries and the militia counting on your aid, you can influence the outcome of the situation as you see fit.
Well, that's not really what I was going for, but sure, we get influence with Kreia. Alright, let's get back to Kunda and let them know about that. Or at least plan them, so that way it'll keep off our butt. Woo! Alright, let's see. I think it should be up this way, I think. Yeah, let's just quickly... Woo, 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 woo. Are we immune to their bombs? Okay, but we can... If we want to help them, we can pull the bombs, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Did I have anything from him? Let's see. No, he just had where's the cell. I think there was supposed to be someone like near the port that I could talk to. Let me check really quick. It may be just all inside the... Oh no, there was that one farmer. Where was he at again? Was he inside the... Let's see. What did this guy have to say again? Okay, no, nothing from you. Droid. Let's see. No, you didn't have... At least I don't remember you having anything. Okay. Where was that farmer again? Now I'm trying to remember, because there was that one guy you could get the moisturizer to, but I don't think he was in the building, was he? I thought he was, like, outside somewhere. Like, although I may do that, maybe off-screen, go figure out where the, see, that's the Enclave. That's the crash... Oh, yeah, I have to tell that guy about his thing right there. See. It also goes to the Enclave courtyard. Let's see, what was that again? Secret... Oh, it's just side entrance security. Okay, main entrance. Well, let's go inside first and, get some rewards, whatever, from that. Dylan!
What do you want now?
No, we don't need anything from you. You're just the one who came in and told us stuff. Okay, let's go inside there. Maybe it was inside with the moisturizer. Yeah, keep trying to remember some of the small details that the... I'm usually pretty good about, but if I play this as a regular playthrough where I just do it every day, it would be easy for me to remember all the stuff. I'd probably do multiple episodes back to back and record from that, because day job and all the other stuff, I just can't... It's harder for me to just do one episode and wait for the rendering, because a lot of these videos take like 2.5 to 3 hours to render, at least on the computer I use, because my my processor is a little older, so it doesn't process the videos as fast as it probably could. I should probably get a new one, but I don't have a lot of moolah, and I try to save money wherever I can. So, all right then, we've got two parties to decide on: the fate of Dantooine. Although you probably all know the obvious choice, but let's just end it off with a question: will the Jedi exile decide to help the mercenaries fight the administrator, thus pissing off Vrook and almost probably disregarding the whole point of this whole journey? Find out next time in the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.